this way. How'd it go?
Awesome. Had better year in the hat earlier, so it was definitely camera.
Good. Rusty play good?
Yep, Russell had an awesome play too, never crashed.
Good. Everything is finally smoothing back out. John, welcome. Trish, hey. How's everybody doing on Wacky Wednesday?
John's up, brother. Trish.
This is John first.
Oh, I'm sure so, John.
I didn't want you to think it was RC Fun. Hope everybody's week is going well. We're halfway there. Midpoint. We only got 2 more work days to go.
My week's going good. I got 2 drones built today and flying.
Doing good, John. Doing good. It's been a great day. It's been hotter than Hades here. It was, well, it's actually still 95 degrees outside, and with the heat indices, it felt like it was 110 today. So it's finally starting to cool down just a little as the sun is starting to set. So, hoy. Eric, welcome, babe. RC Crazy. Why did my video make you think hard, babe? Which video? The one from today? Beautiful. We are all beautiful, baby. Inside. That's where the true beauty is. Makeup can hide anything and everything. The true beauty lies within. Or the recalibration video that I did the other day where I had to take a few steps back and start to recalibrate, as a dear sweet friend of mine used that term. And it fits. Is it hot there, Eric? It was hotter than Hades here today. Well, yesterday and today. And, you know, we got that long weekend coming up. Thank God I don't have to work on a Monday. Woo! But that just means Tuesday's going to be the next new Monday. Oh, yay. You got a Monday and a Tuesday all wrapped up in one. That's always fun. Just means the end of this week you get a little crazy at work. And then next week will be insane. Tiff, hey, how are you? Hope things are going well. Middle of the week. How are you feeling, Trish? 92 felt like 120. Ay, caramba. I feel you. Well, our temperature today, and just until like the 7:30 news, it was reading 95 outside still. And the heat indices today, it got up to feeling like 110. And it was like, I am doing the same thing. I feel for Rusty, though, because he's an auto technician. I still want to say mechanic, but he always corrects me. So he's always out in the heat. So today, Mom went and got Rita's Misto shakes, and I had to take the youngin' one. And when I showed up, he was actually on his lunch break, so he was even more thrilled. The heat, I'm telling you, it's suffocating. That's exactly what it is. Eric, please tell me you were not trying to do a roof today, babe. Please, not in that heat. Or if you were, please tell me you were staying hydrated. Oh, yeah. Thunderstorms and heat like this, it drops maybe this much, and once that rain goes away, it feels even more suffocating. It's like, what happened? This was supposed to cool it off just a little bit, and it did not. Instead, it just increased the temperature. Mother Nature's been kind of hateful lately. But it is summertime. I have to keep reminding myself that August and September are always some of our hottest months for the summertime. So, but hopefully, they say here it's supposed to cool off by this weekend. You never know. Like Greg said, meteorologists, the only ones that can absolutely get their job wrong all the time and never get fired. Kind of strange, but that's the way it goes. Yeah, unfortunately, this world is full of a lot of hate. That's why I always try to attempt to stay positive anyway. Or shed a little bit of light in this craziness. Siding. That's just as bad. Well, I guess on a roof you're actually closer to the sun, but you know what I mean. It's still sticky, muggy yuckiness. You're still out in that heat. But that's why I say kindness is free, caring is free. What's it cost you? A little bit of your time. Chris, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in on Wacky Wednesday. Yep. Just gotta try to shed a little bit of positive light. That's all we can do. And if you think about it, if each one of us shares a little bit of kindness and a little bit of niceness each day, maybe we'll make a small impact. And once that small impact starts rolling, as everybody does it, maybe the world will become a little bit of a better place. Maybe. No guarantees, but you know how that goes. I know it always makes me feel a little better. And you spent the day drinking haterade? Oh, well, babe, I promise. No haterade here. £2 of my favorite candy. I'd probably end up eating it all in a stressful situation. No, Tiff, I didn't get to make it to the grocery store tonight. So no do. I've actually stole Chris's Coke. That's okay. It still has caffeine, just not as much. And I still have my coffee, so I kind of have to balance things out just a little. I had Mountain Dew today, though, at work. Our soda machine is well stocked. They love Pepsi products, so. Chris, you can't drink Coke anymore? I don't know, babe. That's right. He stole my hat, so it's okay for me to steal his coat. But that's okay, because you know what? I got my hat back. And I know the shirt's safe because, no offense, but he can't fit in my shirt. He knows I love him. Had it from 2 years to 30. Really hurt my oral health. I understand. I understand. Mountain Dew and I are best friends, but Coke is a close second. Yep. He can borrow, not steal, borrow my hat, but I got to get that back. So you swap Coke for coffee. Totally got that. I am a dew and coffee girl. Normally, every live stream, just about, I've got Mountain Dew. Except tonight. Ugh. Yeah, I love my hat. Just keep droning. RC Crazy, who is in the live stream. Eric and Mrs. RC is actually the one who makes the hats. And that is Tiff. She and he both are amazing people with great channels. But yeah, I won this from a trivia contest on RC Crazy's channel, and my husband, as you can tell, is a drone addict. So the other night he stole my hat on a live stream, and I'm like, no, 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 no. And they're like, hey, wait, that's Crystal's hat. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I also have a shirt, and that's why I was saying he can steal my hat, but he can't steal my shirt. David's birthday is September 25th. Is he going to make it home, Trish? Maybe at least for a day, a couple hours, something. Oh, is he East Coast or West Coast right now? Rubber Ducky Crazy's husband is a truck driver, for those who don't know. And he is over the road 6 weeks, Trish, I think. I don't know. But yeah, Eric, it seems like here lately, live streams are kind of like hit and miss, you know? When they first start out, it's like, I tell you what, we really seriously thought something was wrong with the drone network on Friday night. Because we were ready to rock and roll and there was nobody there. It was like, what the? Hold on. Wait, this is Friday, right? And this is 8 o'clock, right? So that's I'm chalking it up to it being summer and right before school is starting. You know, that last minute vacation that everybody loves to try to get in before the school year, but I don't know. Just seems a little odd here lately. I know it happened with the drone network. It happened with Chris. It happened with Roger and Kim Saturday night. Kind of interesting. Tonight's a little slow. I don't know. There's the one to blame. Nitrate FPV. Mike did it. Welcome, babe. Thank you so much for joining me. We're talking about the differences with some live streams here lately and how they're kind of starting out a little slow. Normally, people just like roll in. Here lately, it's been like, okay. Who knows, you know? Maybe life is taking people in different directions. I knew that one. YouTube feed starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They operate every other week on a live stream on Wednesdays at 9. I even shared Chris with him one week. You've noticed YouTube's changed promoting channel stuff too. I tell you, YouTube, it's almost like they can't figure out exactly what works for everybody. So let's change this and let's change that and let's change this and let's change that. And I'm like, just make up your mind. We will all adjust to it. Just make up your mind and stop making the changes. But it's like, nah, let's change. Sometimes change is good, but sometimes it gets insane. And I love when they unclick your red bell or your red box. It's like, now look, I just left them a comment. Now they know that I have been supporting them forever. And what just happened here? I think they like to keep us on our toes. That way they know who's actually active and who's not. I don't know. But you would think the ones that are actually cranking out videos and interacting in streams and things like that, they'd know about, but who knows? Uh-huh. Exactly. You got a video that was getting hundreds of views a day, then the instant the monetization changed, it dropped to about 10 a day. I'm telling you. Yep, making sure we're all paying attention, Mike. It makes sense, Eric. And unfortunately, the channels that were running those forbidden live streams, you know, the ones that you just come in and grab people and take off, I think that's partially why they may have made some changes with everything. I don't know. Because if you notice, after they caught on to that, then everybody was like, oh, wait, stop, 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 stop. Well, if you think about it, they knew in the first place. And they knew eventually it would get caught on. YouTube may be a little slow to catch some things, but they're not dumb. They will eventually catch on. And with as many of those streams as running, it wasn't hard. It was almost like a trending thing. Carpenter Rick, welcome, babe. I figured out why I thought you were across the pond. Because you always comment cheers. And a lot of my girlfriends and all from across the pond will do that. So to me, it was like, UK. I got you now, though. You're just up north. You're not that far. Chris, live streaming is not that hard. My husband, Chris, Brian, True Drone Reviews, welcome. My husband, Chris, got initiated, we'll call it, into being a guest on another live stream. And so we had to hurry up and get the entire setup. So we talked to people and we ended up getting a Logitech C920 camera, very easy to hook up, and it's a BM something mic. I'll have to find the link for you. Also, very easy to hook up. I mean, literally, you just plug it in and it works. And he went live with that show, and then he hooked up with Captain Cook, and they started doing some just hangouts and just normal live streams, more or less like this, family hangouts. And then the next thing you know, the Drone Network was created. And in January, this channel came to life. Because I used to sit back there and just moderate. And everybody was like, no, you need your own channel. You need to do your own thing. So, hey, here we go. Here I am several months later. But I mainly do mine once a week. And like I said, I don't stick to a topic. It's just hang out, chill out with the family. Of course, drones come up. Imagine that. Drones coming up in my live stream and drones coming up in my life. I don't know why. I really don't. Love my drones. Welcome, Ed. Yeah, that's cool, Rick. Half English and half French. An English Frenchman, as Mike puts it. Ed, how you doing tonight, babe? Did you get any flights in? And see, that's another reason that this stream starts a little bit later. That way people get off work. They get to relax a little. You get your dinner in, get your family time in, go fly, and then come hang out. And I know Mike's been flying. There is no doubt. Mike is always flying. And Brian's probably been putting in a hard day of work. That's where I was today. Like, we got to do what we got to do, you know? Who's a drinker with a way with words, babe? Oh, you haven't seen my shirt before, hon? Oh, I've had this shirt forever. I love this shirt. I haven't figured out exactly how to tie-dye the exact pattern, but I'm working on it. Yeah, I stole my hat back from Chris. If you noticed, he had it on Monday. And it's like, get my hat back. Yep, got to do maintenance on them or they don't stay smooth, just like a vehicle. You know, you can't just put gas in it. You have to do other things to it. Birdman, welcome, Mike. How you doing, babe? You got one full pack in today testing the Race Ghost. Well, at least you got some flights in. Chris has been building as normal. And now there are 2 flying drones back in the house. That's not fair, Mike. Yeah, I know. No do. I didn't make it to the grocery store tonight, so I stole Chris's Coke. I had my due at work, but no, and there is no cookies in the cream either. I have been being haved lately, guys. Can you believe that one? Brian, I think, if I'm not crazy, Chris has a way to get up with Randy. Drone Redneck, I do believe. So I will check with him and tell him to get up with you. Oh, Tiff, that is perfectly fine. I love it the way it is. Yeah, I got a thing with tie-dye, but I have to behave because if not, I think everything in the house would probably be tie-dyed. I think it goes right along with that Cracker Jack addiction, though, that RC Fun Diversion has labeled me as having. Because if you think about it, you know, you take a shirt and you do different things to it. You wrap it up in zip ties, you wrap it up in string, you wrap it up in rubber bands. For God's sakes, you splash colors on it and you don't really know what's going to come out of it. I know you love me, baby. Ryan, what's up, baby? RDFPV, how you doing? And Monster Kitty is in the house. Hey, lady, how are you? Glad you all are joining in. Do I sell them, Crystal? Do I sell what, babe? Tie-dye shirts? I do that for fun. I swear I do tie-dye for fun, man. That was something I did as a kid. I learned as a Girl Scout, and I never stopped. And once I had my son, that was one of the first projects that mom and he did together. And dude, we've been doing projects ever since. Not a problem, Chris. I hope you have a wonderful evening. Hopefully you'll get to stop back in tonight. Take care, baby. I understand duty calling. Rita, welcome, lady. How are you? I hope things are going well with you. I hope everybody is having an amazing week. It's hump day. Got a pint here. I hear you, Mike. Like I said, I'm just behaving for now. You've lost screws lots of times to lack of maintenance. I understand that, babe. Chris does, even with the brand new quads that come in. Mo, welcome. Even with the brand new quads, he always does what he calls quality control. And I always laughed at him until he showed me a brand new quad that he'd just taken out of the box that half of the screws weren't even halfway in. Keywords for now. Exactly. I can't always behave. Darn it, I try, but gotta be me at times too, you know? I only get a little ornery. I don't really get bad yet. There he is, Wayne. Hey, babe. I knew you'd be sneaking around there somewhere. Vacation over, baby? I haven't even figured out when I'm going to take my vacation. The problem is I split mine up sort of like Wayne does, but I never actually take a full week. I'll take long weekends or a day off here or a day off there. Or did you get dessert, Wayne? I see you're on your way home from the store. I'm hoping you picked up dessert. Usually you don't let me down. You're usually the one that brings dessert. Oh, you know it, Trish. The horns are holding up the halo. Actually, the halo is still in the nightstand drawer. I've just kind of like here lately. But that's what I said. I'm coming back. I'm coming back stronger than ever. Sorry I had to take a few days to figure things out and just chill out just a little. You know, it's just the way it goes. Sometimes you have to take me time. You hear me, Eric? Me and Tiff still need to have our honeymoon. Well, like I said, sometimes you just need to take me time. Last 8 days in a row. First night off, Wacky Wednesday, and you know where you are. Hanging out with the family. Oh, man. They were doing a stupid soccer game so you couldn't fly. Well, technically you could fly, but that would have been interesting. That's right. I had to recalibrate my gyros. They were off just a little bit. Just a little. I don't know. I think at times in the last few days, I almost went acro mode. Who knows? But no. Got it all back leveled out. Put her back in air mode, shelf mode, horizon mode, whichever. Stable mode. Planning on it this weekend. Good. Good. I'm telling you, it feels good to just at times. And I know, believe me, I know it is harder than heck to take even 5 minutes for yourself at times, especially when you got little ones around. Because all you're going to hear is mom, 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 dad, dad, dad. It's like they automatically know all you wanted was 5 minutes. But they've got 50,000 other things for you to do. Of course it's in the nightstand drawer, baby. It's been there. I can't let you down. You know on Wacky Wednesday, it's always in that nightstand drawer. Exactly. You got to have me time, or else it can be more like a roommate situation. And that's never good. When, as long as Chris and I have been together, okay, 19 years, married 16. So, no, Bob's not here yet, babe. You know, you're together all the time. Okay, Chris and I have worked together. That's an interesting situation. You get up, you go to work, you're still with them. You come home, you're still with them. That, let me tell you, that will put a strain on any relationship because you're always with them, you know, and you run out of things to talk about besides work because that's all you do. But I got you, Birdman. You know, it's exactly. You have to, you know, just like with Chris and I, there's times, dude, we bang heads. I think that's any relationship. I really seriously do. But y'all know me. I keep it honest with you guys. I keep it level. Nobody is perfect. And I mean, that's going to happen in any relationship. But at the same time, he understands that when I start pulling back a little, I need my me time. I need time to recalibrate, just like he does. And like I said, I think that's any relationship. Flawless DIYs with Ash. Welcome. King Tut Hut. Welcome, Wayne. But seriously, I mean, if you don't take time, you're going to get burned out. And once you get burned out, dude, it is so hard to get back anything. It's almost like, screw it, I'm done with it. But I'm back. I just had to take a little step back, chill out just a little bit, spend some time with the core unit. You know what I mean? That core unit. Night Train's been maintenance today, and he got a flight on the Ghost Racer.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I went out. So I got this running today. I got the green machine running today, and I've flown 4 packs, and the only thing touched the ground was the bottom part.
Axiomatic. Welcome, babe. Seriously, though, I mean, okay, you guys, all right, Eric's saying, I don't know how Tiffany puts up with me. Must be able to tune me out pretty good. Look,
they're good at that.
Nobody's perfect, okay? Nobody is perfect. We all love to think we are. Chris made burgers and fries for dinner tonight, Brian. Burgers on the grill, cheeseburgers, and fries in the air fryer. So he had dinner covered. It's all about if it's worth putting the effort into. That's what you guys have to sit back and ask yourselves, because no relationships are the exact same. And if all you're doing is banging heads, that my wife do this. Yeah, well, you can't always have a boss in a situation, Wayne. I know. But at the same time, you know, I hear much more than you guys do. Just like when you need to vent, your husbands and wives hear so much more than what anybody else ever will. And, you know, we're your sounding board. We're your vent. So, yeah, Wayne, he's not always going to get the best advice from me, depending on the situation. Because at times, Crystal's not always the nice one in the bunch. But I do try to be fair, and I do try to be honest, and I see more sides than what he does. So he does have a counterbalance opinion in the house on quite a bit of things. Well, Eric, that's that counterbalance. You know what I mean? You'd be lost without Tiff, and when your ideas get too far out there, she reels you back in. It's what we got to do. We have to keep people centered. We have to keep people grounded. It's perfectly fine to dream. Dream on. Keep on going. You know what I mean? Never stop dreaming. Don't ever give up your goals. Go for it. You know, hey, you want to retire making money on YouTube? Go for it. More power to you. But I'm here to tell you, quick, fast, and a heartbeat, it's going to take a heck of a lot of time, and it's going to take a heck of a lot of work. It's almost like you think you're going to get rich on YouTube? Oh, I think, honestly, you got a better chance of hitting the lottery. But That's just my opinion. Honey, Chris always cooks dinner, Wayne. All you got to do is be here, babe. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is be here.
Show up.
Wayne, True Drone Reviews. Brian wants to know how the Anify is. Brian, Wayne's driving right now. He's headed home from the store.
TDR.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got the Anify.
He was asking Wayne how his is.
Compare notes. Brian, what's up, brother?
You know, I just try to keep everybody in the same loop, same circle.
Same circle.
Oh, are you trying to make my halo up there? It's in the nightstand drawer.
Yeah, right.
It is in the nightstand drawer. It's
Hey,
not
man.
on.
How you doing?
Thanks, sis.
Mo.
Thank you, David. I hear you're in Ohio, and I hear your birthday's coming up.
Man, we wearing this hat for? That guy's not even on YouTube
Because I
no more.
stole it back from you, you hat thief.
That guy ain't got a channel no more. He's been long gone.
I'm going to swipe your shirts again. Look, Mo.
Really bird.
The only reason he found that one is because I came out wearing it on Monday night.
Oh, my other ones, I can't find them.
I've had to hijack the clothes. I'm trying to get him to wear something new, something different, but you see where he keeps going. He keeps going back to these drone clothes.
Money. He said he hates parting with that money.
Oh, no, babe. Why are you going to have to buy one?
Time to whoop the whoop.
Oh, I'll beat him, Tiff. He better leave my hat alone, I'm telling you. Ha! Men. I don't have any shirts, babe. Chris got all the drone clothes, I'm telling you. Eric, I do know for a fact that the GoPro is waterproof. Somebody decided to take it to the pool with us. I was terrified. He's like, oh, it's no big deal. And I'm thinking, oh my God, yes it is. If that damn thing does not work, oh my God, I'm never going to hear the end of this one. And all I'm going to do is look at him and say, well, you did it to yourself. He's always messing with my stuff, David. Monday, he stole my hat and was sitting here sporting it. Not that I'm complaining, because, I mean, it is an amazing looking hat, amazing channels, you know. So I'm really not complaining about it. And besides that, when you got one of these little things flying around you all the time, it also protects my hair. So that way I don't have to get the hoodies on. It's summer, you know. It's like, okay, I got to kind of have some type of breathing room. Exactly, Tiff. Good thing he can't fit in my RC Crazy shirt. I'd be in trouble. Oh, I thought he was stuck. No fly zone. Tiff made that clear. Honey, I tried. I failed, as you can see. Yes, she does, Mo. She does a great job with the shirts, with the hats. Mike, I can't tell you how many different cameras he's had, but I can say that you can tell the GoPro quality. Now, he has a couple others that come close. And I've tossed around some different ideas, but well, Brian, it kind of makes sense. I mean, a Manus or a GoPro. I can tell you, you will get a lot more use out of that GoPro than the Manus. I mean, not saying anything, but I know you like to fly different things. So your GoPro, which one are you looking at? Yeah, I know, right? There's always one flying. Just ignore it. The battery will eventually die. That's the good thing. GoPro 6. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been looking at different ones, and who knows? You know, Christmas is around the corner, but I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea, babe. There are so many different drones in this house and different whoops that I have been whooped with. Um, no, I think that's the same one. John, welcome, babe. Yeah, I know it's a mighty big fly. Oh, he's talking about flies and big flies. You guys know what cicadas are? Locusts. Well, we have those all the time. They say that they only come in waves. I don't think so. But, I mean, I see them every summer. So, there was one outside on our sidewalk. Yes, noisy bugs with big eyes, okay? Chris and Rusty went to check the mail. And I get a text from Chris of a cicada. And I'm like, what is the big deal? It's a cicada. What's okay? And he came back with laugh out loud. Rusty thought it was a horsefly. And all I could do was sit there and laugh. Sticky situation. You're stuck. See, and I didn't even have to swat it. But Rusty had thought it was a horsefly. And all I could do was laugh. Because we have some large horseflies here, but nothing that's that size. Nah, you'd have heard some choice words if he caught the hair. He's really pushing his luck. I'm telling you, he is seriously pushing his luck. Star Cop, welcome, babe. Yeah, swat that thing, right? Nope, just keep droning. It's the motto, just keep droning. He learned quite a bit, quite a while ago, that the hair is more or less a big no-no. And he honestly has not done it since he really got the hang of flying. There's my baby. There's Slide Dad sliding on in. But in the beginning, I think there may have been 5 or 6 that I had to unwind from my hair. And then I looked at him and I said, you know what? You're done. You're done. Oh, babe. Not a problem. You know I'll see you tomorrow, David. Be careful, my dear. Brian, technically, if you honestly want to know, when I bought Chris's GoPro, what has he got? He's got the GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition. I spent $300 on that, and that was almost 3 years ago. So $400 for is the 6 the newest one? Heath in the house. Welcome, babe. I won't. As soon as he is done buzzing me and makes another appearance, I'll ask him. Do you have a way to get a hold of Randy?
Randy has it.
Drone Redneck. Brian needs to get a hold of him for his giveaway. Or needs Drone Redneck to get a hold of Brian.
Brian, I can get you his number, brother, in Texas. I got it.
There you go. I thought he had it.
I got everybody's number.
Yes, 6 is the latest model. So that's technically not that bad. Yeah, it hurt. And I can totally understand that. But like I said, I spent $300 almost 3 years ago. So $400, and I'm sure it's better quality. They lowered it 100. It was 5. Imagine that. GoPro has always been extremely proud of their products. That is for sure. Ha, slide Ed. What am I going to do, you know? Hey, at least I got my hat. And you missed it. He got stuck back here. He then stuck back there. Found the open grave with a coffin with my bebop. Heath, I'm not so sure that's a good thing. You found an open grave with a coffin with your bebop. Was there a grave robbery that happened, or was this one who was just recently been laid to rest? Oh, it's still in the editing process. Exactly. Don't fall in. You like my hat, Slide Ed? I love my hat. RC Crazy. Mrs. RC is our creator for the hat. And I had to steal it back from Chris. He had it on Monday. He's trying to steal my hat. Bob peeking through the bushes as he's uploading a video. And download DJI Go 4 on another device. Look at you multitasking like that, Bob. I told you you're the man, the myth, and the legend, baby. Marty Stampokowski, welcome. I hope I did not slaughter your last name too bad.
Probably so.
Slide out, I might hurt my hand if I swat that thing, I'm telling you. And I could always use my hat as like a catcher's mitt.
Right. I like obstacles.
The Kevinator and you've been talking shop, have you, Ed? Sheesh. Boys always talking shop. And let me guess. Was it electrical or was it drones? Could be either or, talking shop.
One shot, B shot, multi-shot.
Shop, not shot.
You all know where I go.
Sheesh. Electrical and his new sailboat. Woo! RC sailboat or big boy sailboat? Big boy sailboat. I mean, come on now, Kevinator. I want to go for a ride. Mike said his new Cyclone is great and ready for the AI. Oh.
Right.
25-footer. Heath, I won my hat from the trivia contest, baby. I worked hard to get my hat. Just so happens that I knew quite a bit about Eric. Either that or my fingers were faster than everybody else's. Is that the same loop?
Yep.
I thought so, Mike. It is the same loop. Oh, Mike, you know I work hard for my money.
I'm going to go under the bottle.
Yes, Wayne. Bob is peeking through the bushes, so you better be naked for him. So get out of the comfy clothes and just chill. You know, go ahead and get dessert going.
Motor rattling.
Oh, Mike's singing for me, huh? She works hard for the money, so hard for it, honey. Come on, Mike, I need the next line now. Ed, don't give him any ideas.
Sound like a motor rattling, but I don't hear it now.
You all know I am so used to being whooped around, it's unreal. Okay, now.
Why being whooped around?
Wayne wants to keep his socks on, Bob. Is that allowed?
I can tell you right now, the little module sucks compared to the jumper. The jumper is epic, man. With that, it makes that whoop do things. That's why I crash. That's why you can't see me bumping into things and crashing. I never did that with that jumper.
Ray, welcome, baby.
Of course, that little thing ain't gonna outdo the jumper. Nah, but it's still cool to fly it instead of the baby transmitter, instead of Crystal's transmitter. It's my first transmitter from when I was like 2.
That's right, guys. The noob crew. I can't talk tonight. The FPV noob tube crew is live at 9 with Mr. Jar Jar Banks, and I'm sure y'all are going, who?
I just said it.
Now you know who they call Jar Jar. And if you don't, you are getting swatted for that one. Mike, should I?
I know who Jar Jar is.
And
Let's just say I
Chuck
have
it.
video with.
Yes, I have video of Jar Jar.
I have
So-
FPV.
That should tell you guys something. Feel free to stop by and show them some love. Tell them I sent you by. Say, that crazy woman over there in that crazy corner? Oh, I know they will. I know he will, Mike. Mike said Jar Jar will slap him next time they fly.
Nah, John loves me.
Yeah, let me tell you. You want to talk about hearing shop talk? Oh boy, get all them together.
There's some ugly ESCs. These ESCs are what caused my Bardwell board to bounce, Mike. That Bardwell build, man, oh my God, you couldn't get it no tighter. That thing is smooth and tight now. Running
JDS is in the house. Welcome, baby.
That's your soda, Mike.
This is mine. Yours is out there. Let's go.
Wow, sure.
Sort of.
That's not good.
It was all shop talk in Texas, 4 straight days. Oh my God. I'm sending Chris next time. Maybe he can get it all out of his system in 4 days.
I learned a lot listening to Josh and Joe, man. I promise you that.
Silver Top Flyer.
Bradley,
Welcome, Bradley.
JD, he, Star Cop.
Yeah, let me tell you, that
What's up?
was extremely touching. Val, welcome, sis.
So I'm just going to take a hammer,
Candid Candy, welcome, my dear. Thank you so much for joining in.
smash him with a hammer.
Thanks, sis. Love my hat. I had to steal it back from Chris. He had it on Monday. I was like, nope, that's my hat. Yeah, Birdman's picking on me because I don't have my due tonight.
Yep, she's out of fresh out of.
And he's got his.
She weighs so much, she leaves half and 3/4 sitting around, they get warm.
Now, Heath, you are already virtually married. You do not need a girlfriend. We do not need that going on.
We seen homie Paul in
Alvin's last night. The Queenfish, welcome. Thank you so much for joining in. Of course it's cuter on me. It was my hat in the first place.
Homie don't like us no more.
I said, thank God he can't fit in my shirt because he might be trying that. You know, it's another drone shirt and he'd be over there trying to squeeze.
Yeah, I think that's all mine disappeared.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you do.
I don't know what you're talking about. Just because I was able to put my hands on one on Monday, I mean, hey. I don't understand.
Hater.
Now, you know, Mike, I only like that regular do. I can't deal with the blue and all that stuff.
Blue, green, purple.
Yeah, all them strange flavors. I'm married to my family. That's right, Bradley. You can't get rid of us. Where there's one, there's usually many of us.
Hey, Mike, y'all didn't give me the secret on D-Shot. Man, that is smooth, brother. Going from one shot, 150 to D-Shot 600. Holy crap. That's like putting the cheapest tires on your car and then putting some good ones on it.
Wayne, I think you're right. I don't think he'd ever get it out of the system. I think he could talk it 24 hours a day, and he'd still have more to go on about.
Sure.
Thank you, Sly Dad. Yeah, I didn't make this one. I said I haven't figured out exactly how to make that pattern yet, but
I can't wait to get a receiver for that Tyrannus and hook that up. Because if it's smooth with that flash guy, oh man. Hey, love my drones.
Yeah, for those of you who are new to Wacky Wednesday, most of the guys in the chat are in the drone flying family, and we have all known each other for quite a while now, and yeah, they do not mince words much at all in Wacky Wednesday. As long as no one is offended, and normally I am not, it is just a hangout and chill out with the family. So
it's crazy smooth. I can't. I want to.
A lot of things you'll see have carried on from other streams.
Some bamboo, and the bamboo's not that tall, and I literally just go up to the bamboo, pull up like this, go to the top of it, just split it over, and drop it right back down and come back down. And that's crazy smooth. I would have to compensate so much with one shot. I didn't watch your newest one. I saw the thumbnail for it like 7 hours ago, I think it was. It was when I saw the thumbnail.
Yeah, and just to give you guys a heads up, anybody who has commented recently, I went back and hit the last 6 videos this morning, and I still have many, many, many more videos to go back and reply to comments on. So you very well may be getting some replies from past comments. But guys, I'm trying to catch up. And you all know, once you get behind, you're constantly playing catch up.
Y'all in my drone room, ain't you? Got to talk drone. There's a wall to put up.
Yes, Star Cop, and for anybody else, Captain is okay. For any of you who may have been wondering after his final shout out this morning, he is okay. It's just with work and life and everything he does for the show and for his channel, something kind of has to give a little. So right now it's kind of like the morning shout outs. So, but yes, he is okay. He's taking a little bit of time to recalibrate as well. But yes, the show is still going on. The show is going on normal time and everything else. But, sometimes we have the best intentions in the world coming up with an idea for the channel. And then as time goes on, it gets a little hard. Like Wayne keeps telling me, how on earth do you keep coming up with ideas for your vlogs? Well, I'm just going to put it brutal and blunt. I work with a very unique group of people. And honey, you know how electricians are. So with a group of electricians and a group of salesmen, and you throw everybody in the mix, and yeah, that's where my daily vlog ideas come from. It's stuff that I see all the time. I don't just see it on YouTube, I see it in real life, and I'm like, are you kidding me? JDS, my day was good. Thank you very much for asking. Yeah, and it's not that you missed anything. This morning, Captain Cook did his final morning shout out, and he did it to everybody. Good night, Heath. Love you, baby. And he wanted to include everyone, but that is his final morning shout out for right now. And he's gonna take some time, and that's why he said with his channel, some things going on, because hey, we have the best intentions for our channel, but just like Val said, we at times spread ourselves too thin. And I honestly think I know I have at times, and I'll be the first one to admit it. And taking a very short break that I did, it helped a lot. And I think at times we all need to do that. We just got to step back and refocus on life. The life that is already around us before we ever stepped into YouTube. And at times YouTube can be consuming. We all know this. I'm sure it's happened to everybody. So don't feel bad if you ever have to step back. Just do it. Take time for yourself. Mike Brooks, welcome, babe. I don't know. I don't know Slide Ed. I know he went out there, and I'm hearing Rusty in this room, and I take it he's on Xbox playing a game, because he sounds like he's getting a little contrary. And Chris went that way, so I'm not sure what all he's out there doing. Oh, hold up. Birdman 316 RC is 10 subs away from 300. Guys, if you have not shown Birdman, Mike, some love, please do. Alvin, Earl RC, welcome, babe. It is. I swear to God, it is. And managing a channel and managing life, and I can understand why people cut back. I mean, just like Eric said, he cut back from 6 episodes a week to 4. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to do what is best for your life. And it's not amazing I pull it off. It's really not. And yeah, but the crazy thing is, if my blog doesn't go up every day, it's like everybody's like, what happened? And there was no little, let's see, burst of sunshine, ray of sunshine, positive ideas, great daily quotes. Guys, you have no idea the amount of feedback I get on those. And then it's like, hold on, I just let somebody down. I can't do that. You know that. So I keep on trucking. Now, I will admit, and as you guys have seen, at times I'm not as active in all the live streams. And I try. I swear, I try. But at the same time, I'm being pulled. I feel at times like I'm Stretch Armstrong. So it's like, okay, something has to give, and I still have to continue normal life at the same time. So I'll disappear for a few minutes, go do something I need to do, and you know how that goes. Mike, honey, it's not all about the fancy stuff. That's exactly what it's about. You do the best with what you have. And you know what? If you don't have the fancy stuff, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing at all. You know, you make the best of what you got. Indigo Rhino, Ryan, baby, welcome. That's right. Put your big girl panties on. Suck it up, Buttercup. I'm back. Bedtime, 4 a.m. comes early. Oh my God, Brian. Good night, baby. Thank you for hanging out with me, and I'll make sure that Chris gets you that number. Well, you know, Ed, that happens, okay? Because just like I told you before, Neil let me know that one night he was listening in on Wacky Wednesday. And the next thing you know, he's asleep because we all know Neil gets up early. But you guys got me laughing that night. And Neil woke up hearing me laughing. And he's like, what the? Not realizing that I'm still live streaming and on his chest. So, yeah, it happens when you fall asleep live streaming. You never know what you're going to wake up to. Yeah, Wayne, that's just because you work all night. Oh, come on, Slidehead. You know it's already the country girl. So, and the sexy part, to each their own. You know what I mean? I'm not going to argue with you, but I don't know. I don't see it. But hey, to each their own, baby. I appreciate it. And tonight I am just kicked back and being me. It's just like, screw it. Nine a.m. to 10 a.m. and you're working all night. Well, I hate to tell you, baby. My bedtime is normally never before midnight. And Ray will tell you that. Him and I have been up texting and chatting in the middle of the night numerous times. Usually one-ish, back up at 6, work all day, and do it again. And half the time have a live stream thrown in there sometimes. Because there are now 5 live streams a week I'm in. Yeah, I didn't wake up to Oliver. I heard about that. That would have been one to the what that. Oh boy, that. Can you imagine? Been like, wait a minute, am I watching YouTube or something strange on TV? Not a problem, sis. Wayne, it's hard when you attempt to get a nap so you can get other things done and throw yourself off of you throw yourself off of your normal schedule. But it's doable. It is seriously doable. Oh, Ed, tell me about it, okay? I told Rusty, I said, I'm so glad that I grew up when I did. And he said, why? Oh, God, Alvin, you're not the only one that brought that up. Look, okay, I am no hungry Paul when it comes to camera people, and I tried my best to get that off of camera, but apparently, do I? Do you want the truth? Setting fire to everything that's on the wall behind me. Thoughts crossed my mind numerous times. Thoughts also crossed my mind numerous times that if I hear one more thing about a drone, I swear to God, I'm going to scream. Never stopped. It'll get better, Greg. Honey, think of it this way, okay? 2.5 years of drones. And the good, the bad, the ugly. And, sometimes frustrations mount up. And, honestly, at times, yeah, it's like, but it's all good because I told him in the beginning, hey, come here for a second. Come here. In the beginning, I told him no matter what, I supported him in it. And I do. And honestly, I've learned a lot. Back then, it was all Greek. And the more that he learns, the more that I learn. So, he is adorable with his drones. But like I said, there's a difference in a hobby and an obsession. And Chris crossed that line a long time ago. And I love him for it because all it did was show his true love for the hobby. Exactly, Bradley. Flying is almost everything to him. And it is to Chris. And that's why I say when you start something with a hobby and you cross over into the obsession, it shows your true passion for something. And that this is what he is 150% passionate about. So who am I to take that away? That would be foul. That would be wrong. And if you can't beat them, you join them. And that's how the love of flying became for me. Because Chris absolutely adored flying, as you guys all see. And yeah, he can get frustrated with it. But you know what? That happens. That happens with learning anything. And I do, sis. I truly get him. I understand. And that's why the thing that kills me the most is when you're learning something and you get frustrated, you tend to beat yourself up. Just like I say in my vlogs, you're your own worst critic. You know what I mean? No matter what, if something is going bad, you're going to beat yourself up. What am I doing wrong? Why can't I understand this? And that's the one thing about it that I truly hate, is I hate to hear him belittle himself just because he's trying to learn. And that will piss me off in a heartbeat. So that's where we'll bang heads. But yeah, I totally get it. And I'm not going to be the one that will ever take that away from anybody. And that's why, to this day, I can honestly say drones are for everybody. There is something in drones for everyone. If you don't like to fly, watch the videos. You get to go places that you will never get to go, especially if you're on my kind of budget. But you get to see everything thanks to that drone footage. Ryan, I think that's how everybody does. It's how you vent frustration. But at the same time, I don't like hearing anybody put themselves down. And I mean, I will do it as well. And I can't stand that. So that's where I get frustrated with it all. And I'm like, you need to seriously stop. Just step back and take a break. But when your passion is there, you want to make it right. You know what I mean? You've got it right there at the end, and you can't figure out that last little stupid step. And it frustrates you. And it frustrates me watching him get that frustrated. And that's when I'm done. And I can't do that because, as you guys all know, if you don't have support in something that you care about, does it matter? I mean, it does, but does it matter as much? Bradley said he's watched you and he thinks you're a genius.
No genius.
I come here. Somebody is in here.
I like to rewind and like keep what I learned in my head instead of putting it out there. When you put it out there, then people get it and they're like, who's that guy?
That's the thing. I mean, all of this is a learning process for everybody, you know? And sometimes when you share information, it's not always appreciated. Sometimes it's belittled, you know? And like I always say in my vlogs, Roger, welcome, babe. I'm glad you made it home safe. Sometimes you don't know what's going on in somebody's life. And when they get beat down and when they get belittled, you know what they do? They throw their hands up and they don't care anymore. And when they don't care anymore and they lose that passion, then they walk away. And then you know who gets hurt? Y'all. I mean, think about it. If any one of our family members just seriously had enough and threw their hands up and walked away, what's going to happen? Especially if they're one of the smart ones that has the knowledge. I mean, you think of Project Blue Falcon.
That's why I like having local.
JC didn't technically walk away, but wouldn't you guys like to pick his brain now?
It's good to fly with your local people. That way you don't have to worry about the videos and stuff like that. I don't know.
Walking in and out with snowshoes, 7 miles, walking the trap line every day. Oh my God, Bob. And I know Michigan's got some deep snow. Exactly, Ed. Even Edison took a while to get the bulb right. Come on now. Ed, I know exactly what you did. You didn't waste time trying to solve it. You peeled the stickers off and stuck them back on the blocks in the right color. I know exactly what you did, okay? But your secret's safe with me. Shh, we won't tell anybody. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I hear it from all sides. But Bradley, honey, you have nothing to worry about because Chris is going nowhere. I am going nowhere. We're going to be right here, still supporting each other, and we are still going to be flying, baby. But hey, I'm honest. Yeah, at times I do get frustrated with it. And like I said, I have reasons to get frustrated with it. It's not just a hobby so much. This is a way of life, more or less. Night, sis. And that's just the way it goes. You're not an idiot, Star Cop. There is nobody in here that is an idiot. Let me tell you something, okay? Flying a drone, I haven't seen an idiot do it yet. Thank you, King Tut Hut. I mean, think about it, guys. Every single one of you is amazing, okay? The knowledge that gets shared with everybody is what is amazing. You know what I mean? Oh, Greg, I had not heard that joke yet, but I tell you what, I'm going to share that one at work tomorrow. I'm telling you. What do a foreigner and a cue ball have in common? The harder you hit them, the more English you get out of them. I've never physically done that, but I'm pretty sure you're good. Ray, you do not suck. You do not suck at flying. Okay, if anybody in here sucks at flying, it's this chick. Okay, this is the newbie right here. And God help me, I should not be, but I am. Everybody else is sliding over to the dark side. Crystal's over here going, yep, I want to watch my drone. Yep, I want to watch my drone. Yep, I want to watch my drone. Where the hell did that drone go? But, Ray, no matter what, as long as you're having fun, that's how I look at it. It's all about having fun. The day you quit having fun, what's the point? Here's a quote for you, and tell me who said it. The day that you believe you no longer have the ability to fly is the day that you can no longer fly. Come on, guys. Bingo. Ryan knows. I read that today, and I told Chris, I said, here you go. Here's a quote for you. He's like, yeah, who said that? I said, Peter Pan. Exactly. Trisha's new to flying a drone. You know what? It's not easy, but it is fun, and it is a learning process. Oh, God, help me. Sitting in the floor and trying to figure out how to fly, yeah, that was fun. Chris and Rusty, they just, of course, it was easy to them. And I'm sitting here and I hover. Y'all and I are still not getting along to this day. I'll figure it out eventually. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I can get it partially, and then it's like something in my brain doesn't click fully, and I yawn again, and it's in a wrong direction, and then I'm really in trouble. Thank God for return to home and some of these things, but that's why I won't mess with those little guys yet. Smart like that. Not until I can actually figure out and learn to fly myself. Because you were a kid once, Ryan. And I'm sure we all wanted to fly like Peter Pan. Come on, Bradley. Oh, and we know you were up in La La Land talking shop, electrical work and sailboats. Not necessarily, Wayne. We got some stubborn mosquitoes up here at times. Oh, it's a blonde thing. Oh, now we're going to go there, are we? Wait a minute. What have I missed? That it is now a blonde thing. All right, Slidehead said Ray doesn't suck, he blows. So I take it we're on that course. But, okay. I am new to drones, Bob, sort of. Oh, Lord, Mo. Hate the drama crap. Take care of it, sis. You had the sign up last night and had it up about 50 feet? Good. Glad to hear it, babe. Hey, honey, we're all still a kid at heart. I'll be 30 18th. 3018. I gotcha. That's a new number. Have a good night, Star Cop. Thank you so much for joining me, babe. Ah! Wayne, honey, they don't look alike, for first of all. An oral and a rectal thermometer don't look alike. Sort of, but they don't. Okay, you got to be a mom to know this because usually it's the moms that's taking the kid's temperature. But you never taste. Dude, you always wipe them suckers down with alcohol first. You just don't. No, that under the tongue trick. Nope. You just don't do that. 5'2" and eyes of blue. Yep, that just about fits perfectly. No problem, Alvin. Family first, baby. Oh, King Tut Hunt, you'll learn a lot from Wayne. Believe me. Hang on. Let me grab that from. Hang on. Okay. Sorry, guys. Attempting to multitask. Oh, poor Ruth Ann. I totally understand your excitement. And poor Ruth Ann was probably sitting there going, okay, okay, okay. I sort of understand. Because Ruth Ann, honey, that's exactly how I was in the beginning. I mean, I totally understand. Hi, Harley. I'm glad you're enjoying the show. And I mean, Chris is the exact same way. If he's been working on a drone and he goes out and all goes well, when he comes back, of course I hear about it. If all doesn't go well, of course I hear about it. But I mean, who else is he going to vent to? You know, who else sees that excitement? He can do it. I'm so glad, babe. You can see it on the video, but to actually feel that energy, dude, that is amazing. And you guys know it because you feel that energy. You want to share. But if you don't have somebody there to release that energy to, you know, it's like, ooh, it's almost like you're that little bottle rocket that's just sitting there ready to take off. And you just need that release. And I think that's what live streams with the drone family does. I think that's what the drone network does. I think that's what any of our drone videos do is that release. You know, everybody gets to share in just that moment. But yeah, Ray, at times we just have to, it's like, please, you know, I won't so much as to tell Chris to shut up about it, but I'm like, really? He's like, what? And I'm like, really? But it's all about that excitement. I swear. That ball of energy. Yeah, Bob, I know. You're new to drones too. Every time you buy one, you're new to it. Well, let me tell you, okay? From going from flying to not flying due to the accident and taking time for me, and boy, I had to take a whole lot of time for me, and that was unusual because I'm not the type of person that ever puts me first. And when I was healing, I had to put me first, and it sucked. It literally sucked the life spirit from me because I could not do and help everyone else and be there for them. But it's just like Rusty and Chris both said, sometimes you have to take a step back. Bradley says, I think you're good, Sly Dad. She might just offend you a little. You know, sometimes us little ladies are a little ornery at times. Guys, I am going to put up the link because, as you know, one of my other brothers is live right now. And they go live every other Wednesday. And I always let people know. The FPV NoobTube channel is live. So I'm currently on my iPad and I'm going to grab the link for you all. If you do want to stop by and show them support, please do. You can let them all know that the crazy lady, Crystal's Crazy Corner, sent you by. They all know who I am. You all know who they are. There is Jar Jar Banks. And if you don't know who that is, oh my, oh my, oh my. Mr. Josh Withrow, of all people. As well as Chuck It. Mr. Charles Hoover is in there tonight. And Mr. Night Train FPV may be also in there. Never know. He's always hanging out. Real Warren Easy, welcome, babe. The Tank RC, Frank, I saw you earlier and meant to say something and did not, and I do apologize. All right, wait a minute. Why do you want to find a Ukrainian? Any Ukrainians in the house? Sorry, but how does the Ukrainian spell farm? E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm. What? Ed, what did I miss? You're wanting to feel up Ray and feel his pain, baby? Now, Ruth Ann may have a problem with that. She may not like you feeling on Ray. I don't know. Ray wasn't talking about a 5'2" babe, were you? I know Sly Dad was talking about a 5'2" babe with blue eyes. Unless I missed something. Ray, did I miss something? Ed, honey, are you having more cream than your cookies? Hold up. What am I? Hold on. What do you get when you cross an owl and a rooster? A cock that stays up all night long. Or, what was the other one? Or a cock with a hooter. Well! Or a hooter with a cock. Now, which is it? What did the I get relief every day. Ray, why are those days gone? You got. Don't be lazy, baby. Just saying, don't be lazy. Those days do not have to be long gone. Although, and Ray, they don't have to be long gone because Ed was volunteering to fill you up, if you remember. That's right. It's after 9 o'clock. That's right. The Tank RC is live at 9 tomorrow night, and they talk radio control, more of the ground game. Holy cow, Bob. I saw your storm video, but I'm glad that there was no technical tornado in that video, because I think I'd might have been a little bit upset. They say that you really don't always see. Good night, Harley. Sweet dreams, babe. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. I've never actually seen one. Yeah, I know, Ed. No, my chat's not behind. I'm behind tonight. And it doesn't happen that my chat keeps flicker, 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 flick, flick, flick. You've gone wacky on Wacky Wednesday. Imagine that. Surprise, surprise. Woohoo! Ever had sex while camping? It's fucking intense. Yeah, right, Sly Dad. I love the hummingbird release, and I'm like you. I think Bob was a little naked in that, and just that's why he only saw the hand. That's about it. You know, you saw the hand. You didn't see anything else. Bob's got this down now. Bob's always naked and just doesn't show anything. And you keep your nose from between the moss legs, okay? I'm just saying. Oh, I love you too, Frank. I know, I'm a woman. Ah, I'm always behind. I'm always trying to catch up too, and nosy. Can't you tell? Oh, that's wrong. What does tofu and a dildo have in common? They're both meat substitutes. But I gotta tell you, when I first read that, I read, what do tutu and dildo have in common? And I'm like, where the heck is he going with this? And do. Speaking of tutu, those videos are due up by September 1st because I have to put them all in a playlist for my 5 judges. That's right, 5. You know of Mo. You know 1. The other 4 are all sitting back in the bushes going, and watching. The other 4, you know. You know every single one of them well, but they have all been sworn to absolute secrecy that they are even thinking of judging this competition or that they will be judging this competition until I release their names on September 4th. So you guys will all find out who they are. And the winner will all be announced on September 4th. And hang on just a minute, and I will go grab Mr. Snuggles. He is doing good. Hang on. Say you wanted to see me? Hi, guys. Had to go get him off of the beach. He was out there having a good time. Oh, Alvin, I can get you a tutu sent to you. That is no problem.
Alrighty. Had to go get him back out there settled. No, Ray is not salivating. I know better than that. Ray does not want to eat Mr. Snuggles. Yes, his mouth may have been salivating. Oh, there we go. There we go. Frank had to chime in. Rabbit stew. Yes, stew, as Neil calls him. Are you looking for a tornado, Bob? Sorry, I'm trying to catch back up. Oh, I know, Earl. Believe me, there was a lot of people who, when we went through a lot to get them on the list, and then it's almost like we ran out of time, and everybody thought September wouldn't get here as fast as it did. Because I know Neil was supposed to get it, and he never got one. There's quite a few. Baduga was supposed to get one. He never got one. And now I'm in the process of trying to figure out exactly where the donations are going. So, Ryan, I'm all down with eating Bambi, but I'm not down with eating Thumper. Nope. Mm-mm. Nope. Can't do that. Bob is still working with his video, I do believe, Ray. But believe you me, there was enough tutus out there. I'm not telling you, Ray. You got to just wait until September 4th. It's a secret. I know how to keep a secret. Oh, Lord. DW is going to send his to Original Dobo when he's finished with it, huh? Thomas Curtis. No, babe, no problem with the tutus. I was reminding them the videos have to be up by September 1st because it is coming to an end. Drone pool. Welcome, babe. Will there be another one? Quite possibly. I mean, hey, why not? I'm sure these guys all still have tutus. You never know. I do know that Honey Lulu has come up with the idea that of doing an ugly Christmas sweater for Christmas for I got you, Thomas. I know exactly what you're talking about. Doing an ugly sweater contest for Christmas. You can either make it, you can buy it. However, not if you're Snuggles, Wayne. He starts at one end. He absolutely loves parsley, and he just looks like a little typewriter. Right? Freeze your tutus off. Winter challenge. That's a good idea. But, I mean, hey, you never know. You throw a challenge out there, and usually we're going to complete it. You look at the Lemons for Leukemia. That went all over the place. What other challenges have we done? Neil and his interesting bug eating competition or challenges. Tutus for Tatas, we've had everybody involved in. I'm pretty sure, well, numerous people have volunteered and showed interest for the ugly sweater contest. So, drone pool, honey, throw them over your shoulder before you trip on them, babe. Please. That's a great idea. Trish said we need to do something for autism. When is Autism Awareness Month? Isn't that at the beginning of the year? No problem, Mike. April. What was it we did? Was it green for autism awareness? And we did that with the Lang Gang. Or was it blue? I think it was blue. I don't know. We wore something for April. Wear one while reviewing your quad. There you go. There's an idea. I think it was blue. That's sad. That was only a couple months ago. Oh, you got a great idea, but you ain't telling. I bet you can't keep that a secret for that long. You know, information comes to me. Come on, Mike, out with it. Your birthday's in April, Trish? April what? Get out of here. That is my father-in-law's birthday. Thomas, honey, I'm good, but I'm not always that good. What are you apologizing for, baby? You don't want to grow up, you want to be a drone kid? Well, welcome to Drones R Us. That's my father-in-law's birthday. My brother's birthday and my grandfather's birthday was April 8th. My father-in-law's birthday is April 16th. My birthday is April 19th. Kirk Mayberry's birthday is April 19th. Mars's birthday is April 19th. There's quite a few of us that are April 19th. Roger is April 21st, I believe. I think. Yeah, Thomas, I got you. Uh-huh. You're holding out on me on that one. I'm going to have to put Chris to work on that. March 5th? Wait a minute. Kim's birthday is March 5th? I thought Kim was in April. Or no, who else's birthday was in March? Aries all the way, Sly Dad. Your birthday is October what, Lauren Easy? Chris's is November 12th. This is easy to remember, 11/12. Rogers is in March. Okay, Kim's is April 21st. So I was right. Kim's is the 21st. Yeah, 2 weeks younger than you. Thomas, did you seriously think that was going to end well? Yeah, that's for sure, Ray. Watch out for Scorpios. Woohoo! Um, um, Wayne, I'm not sure. Because technically, if you think about it, okay, if you want to break it down into technical terms, shoplifting, you actually have to remove merchandise from a store without paying for it. So exactly what would you be removing? That's, I mean, you threw the question out there. So I have to throw the rebuttal question out there. What merchandise would you be removing for it to even attempt to be considered shoplifting? Ray, if you even come close to that, I want to know how you did that, okay? Well, Thomas, I mean, you ran a risk and you found out. Oh, you can't answer that question. So is that a denial? Yeah, Ray, he's been torturing me now for a while that I haven't been able to figure out his birthday. So it's kind of like, And I know, Thomas, you really didn't get teary-eyed, honey. It was hot outside and sweat was in your eyes. It said, I'm not telling, ha, ha, ha. I think somebody's horns are starting to show. And they're not mine. They're really not mine. Your birthday is November 11th. Right? Real, Warren Easy? Yeah, you're 21. You found that fountain of youth, huh? Well, I mean, it's supposedly right down there near Ed. So I think Ed's been hiding it from us. Ed, have you been hiding the fountain of youth? Oh, 4 bunnies that look like Snuggies. Oh, I can attest that the fountain is defective. It needs an RGA. Somebody needs to get it fixed. Oh, okay. 1 month. I was going to say, hold up. Your birthday's 1 day before Christmas then. What do you mean I can't put on new shoes and walk around? Leaving POS shoes behind. Huh? Slidehead, first of all, I don't have a shoe fetish. I promise you that. Thank you, baby. And I either have flip flops, tennis shoes, occasionally heels. I said I was back. I didn't say I had new shoes on and was strutting around, baby. I don't know. Maybe I am. You know that song? These boots are made for walking. And that's just what they'll do. Y'all got me singing tonight. That ain't even right. You guys are, oh my God, Crystal and Walmart. I haven't been to Walmart in a while. I don't have that problem, Birdman, and I always sit with one tucked underneath of me. Always. They laugh at me at work. But literally, I always have one leg tucked underneath of me. And they're like, that's not good for circulation. I'm like, yeah, I know, but I am flexible and it doesn't affect me that much. And then they're like, hasn't that gone to sleep yet? And I'm like, no. But I'm not so sure. It's a weird butt cheek thing, huh? Oh, you know it, Ray. I've got heels in a miniskirt. Bob's not the only one. Bill, welcome. It's comfy, Mike. It seriously is. You know it, Slidehead. One of these days, these boots are gonna walk on the road. Ready, boots? Start walking. And actually, I do have a pair of boots, but I actually call those my shit kicking boots because they have a pointy toe and heels that are like that, and they're black velvet. The falling asleep thing is lack of blood flow. You cut off the circulation. Well, I guess I got good blood flow because I don't cut off circulation then. But I tell you, the weirdest thing I ever had was right after the accident. I was terrified because the from knee down of the injured leg was ice cold for 3-4 months before I ever got any type of normal feeling in the bottom part of my leg, and that was scary. But they say that's from the actual nerve damage, and that's just something that eventually has to regrow and reheal itself. But it was like, okay, what happened? And why is it so cold? That's wrong, Wade. That's wrong. Two gay guys were out or having sex. They both died at the same time. Who went to heaven first? The one who had his shit packed. He was ready to go. Oh, we already know there's something wrong with me. I mean, come on now. It's all good though. Gotta love me. See? Wayne's just getting me. He's just feeding me information. Bob, honey, what was that discussion on the ship and boat the other night? Remember you said you had a whole lot of discussion, but it wasn't Wacky Wednesday? You know, you kind of piqued my curiosity. No, far from Nancy Sinatra. Let me tell you, far, far, far from it. But I do like my country songs. Always have. Wayne, in that instance, he might scream twice, but you know, you may have just crossed that line, and you know they're kind of picky about their interior design. You might want to run. Right? Bob even said you didn't try that, did you, Wayne? You really didn't. Just let us know that you did not try that. But Wayne's over there going, I'm gonna get you. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you. You know I'm gonna get you. You just wait. You just wait. Tut, 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 tut. Come on, Wayne. I know there's a there it is. Hell no, Bob. Wayne couldn't get them fingers working fast enough. He's like, oh wait, I know. No, hold on, wait, hold on. What? Huh? He's not talking to me. I know he's not talking to me. Bob knows better. But no. You know I missed you, Night Train. Bob, honey, I don't think they technically advertised for that position. I maybe in an ice cream pack and play. I don't know. Night Train, honey, did you notice something? Hmm? Did you notice something different this week, babe? Something we were discussing last week? Night, Thomas. Enjoy your time tonight, babe. Tomorrow's another day. Relax and enjoy it. No, Night Train, not cleavage. Not unless you have cleavage now that you didn't have last week. Exactly. Oh Lord, and Night Train, honey, if you're growing cleavage that fast, I don't suggest you let anybody know until all the growth is finished. I'm just saying. I mean, just a woman's advice.
You know, things when they like start to grow and they just like all of a sudden show up, people tend to get jealous, and yeah, that can get ugly. Be like, wait a minute, I know she was flat chested last week. What did she do? Go get new assets added on? You never know. Stranger things have happened. Oh, you're going to show off some of that cleavage now, huh? So I hope you guys had a wonderful show on FPB YouTube. I did drop a link. Hope everything went well over there. It's kind of crazy trying to run a live stream and then watch another one. So I always go back and watch after because I can multitask, but that really gets confusing. There's going to be your new challenge. Shirt off, tutu on. No, just kidding. Showing cleavage. Who knows? But like I said, Mike, if you know of anybody, check out my Tutu for Tata playlist, please. And if you know of anybody who has done a Tutu for Tata video that is not in my playlist, let me know. Because the competition is coming to an end on September 1st, and I want to make sure that I have everybody in there. Rayhan, they run their live stream a little different, baby. Their live stream is more topic oriented, and they don't interact as much in chat. Please don't take any offense to it. I can guarantee you that Josh and Chuck still love you just the same. Oh, you didn't want to kill any channel, so you kept the clothes on? You saw a new one today. Well, babe, if anybody sees any Tutu for Tata videos that is not in my playlist, and Ed, I know you are also doing a playlist, please compare notes. If you know of any that I don't have, let me know so I can get them in there. The friendly troll, welcome, my dear. Wayne, honey, you walked right into that one. You should have known better. Yes, you do, Mike. I think Wayne's a little tired, and that's why he kind of like slipped into that one. I think he got lucky, the friendly troll. And Wayne's over there going, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him just like I'm going to get Bob. I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him just like I get Bob. Not telling who the judges are, but I tell you what, when the names come out, y'all are going to go, what? Seriously? Honey, all shows starting out are slow. Believe me. We struggled for the longest time, even with the Drone Network. And that was with 3 ideas. 3 people coming together and coming up with different ideas, and it gets a little different. Frank, honey, I don't know if I can help you out with that.
Wait a minute. What is this? Nope. That's not even a screw. I got the driver. You want Phillips head or flathead? Sheesh. You want a screw and a nut? How about a washer? Do you need one of them too? Oh, hex. Sheesh. What size screw did you lose? Look, Wayne, Mike, he needs the screw, the nut, the washer. He's just being needy tonight, I'm telling you. Right? Must be nice. 1 month paid party time in Europe. He deserves it, though. You know, I honestly hope sitting back and watching that you all make it big, especially with the drums and especially with your knowledge, you know? Exactly. After the screw, you have to take your nuts to the washer. You got to keep them clean. Yeah, apparently Kim's nuts smelled tasty from. I mean, come on now. As soon as he opened it up, he had to sniff. I was like, "What are you doing?" Gotta be clean. Gotta be clean. Yep, Kim's nuts came wrapped in a pink tutu. They were special. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, the friendly troll, and he did it on video. He smelled his own nuts on video. Kim's flexible. Yep. Very flexible. If I get a package from a guy that had nuts in it, I would not sniff them. See, Roger knows. Yes, he did sniff them. I'm telling you. As soon as he did it, I was like, "What are you doing, Kim? What? Why?" I guess the package smelled interesting, though. I mean, hey. You know it, drone fool. Roger laughed his butt off on that one. I'm sure Roger got many, many, many laughs out of that. And we all still get to pick on Kim about getting his nuts in the mail and sniffing them. I mean, come on. What do you mean not with tools without batteries? Dude, not all tools have to have batteries. Oh, your bench is all dirty. You need a woman to come and clean it up. That bench looks like a disaster area struck. I have to go back and watch just to hear Roger laugh again. Oh, Mike, you're wrong. There was a guy at work holding his nutsack in front of all of us. He was eating peanuts. Right, Mike? Roger almost dropped the camera laughing at him. Yeah, Slidette. I mean, sometimes manual tools work just as well, if not better, than power tools. Oh my God, I don't even believe I just said that in a room full of guys, but I did. Well, exactly. Not everyone gets their nuts sent to them in the mail. It is funny, and just like Wayne said, and we will never let him forget it. Good point, friendly troll. Roger, don't ever take Kim to the Home Depot. He'll stand there and smell nuts all day long. Nothing like a daily dose of mouthful of nuts. It's healthy, you hear. Protein, baby. Well, no, Frank. Hold on, wait a minute. Time out. We don't have to take notes for our revolution because we already know all your secrets. And that means we already have the heads up. We just have to sit back and wait for the perfect time. You know, because you guys give us all the ammunition we need. You got a can of honey roasted nuts. Too easy. Why is honey roasting your nuts? What did you do wrong? And why did she put them in a can? Oh, there's that word. Mike likes purple aluminum nuts for his RC monsters. And every time I see aluminum now, I think of the way that they say it in the UK. Aluminium. I know I always massacre it, but it sounds so neat the way they say it. No, indeed, I did not put you on a timeout. I said, hang on, timeout. I didn't tell you to go stand in the corner, babe. You're still safe. Exactly. Ain't nothing wrong with Walmart house brand, babe. What is that? Is that great value? That's Walmart, I think. There you go. Aluminium. No, it still sounds better when they say it. And they taste good. Well, Wayne, I don't know about that. Guys, Wayne says his nuts taste good and they're honey roasted. What do y'all think about that one? It does, Wayne. Rusty used to, he had a thing for apples and cinnamon instant oatmeal as a going to school. And he'd get mad at me if I bought it from Food Lion and not Walmart. And I'm like, why? And he's like, it tastes better at Walmart. I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, please just get it at Walmart. I'm like, okay, whatever. Too much information. Hey, I just read what they say in chat. I mean, it's not crazy. It's Wacky Wednesday. That's what. Name fits. Slide on. I don't know if his silver nuts or his black nuts are bigger, but Roger, can you enlighten us on that? Oh, and now you need ice cream, huh, Wayne? Is it getting a little hot in there? In all seriousness, I have a sack full of nuts here, mixed nuts, assorted seasonings called flavor baths. Roasted, salted honey, roasted toffee, and spicy peanuts. Kim says the silver ones are bigger, huh? Okay. Now look, do you want pizza or do you want ice cream? You got to make up your mind. I mean, one's like a real food and one's like a dessert. Now wait, Night Train, I have to know. Are they like separated out? Or are they like all mixed up and combined? Um, Frank, I do it all. Chris used to have a RC truck that was a Nitro Stampede. I drove that. I also have messed with some of these up here. I do own my own drones. I own a Hubsan 502E Desire. I own a Hubsan 502S, I believe it is. I also own a Force One F200W. I do fly those. And the boat up in the corner is mine. And I love the boat. But honestly, I've not had the boat out at all this summer. Do I drive an RC car like I drive a drone? No. Although I gotta say, I do have fun with all of them. But so yes and no. Pizza first, then ice cream. Gotcha. And no, I mean, okay, hold on. Crash, that is. I haven't technically crashed yet. Sorry, babe, I'm still in the middle of a live stream. I'm like, wait a minute, I can't do both. Chris still have the pee. I think so. I don't know. I know he sent Neil one, but I'm not sure what. I can't remember what truck he sent it. Is she trying to polish them, Wayne? No, technically, I have never actually crashed a drone. Knock on wood. Because God help me, I know the next time I go out, I'm going to be like, damn it, Frank. But no, I've done what Chris and I both call touch passes. My biggest crash is landing a little too hard and it flipped. But no, knock on wood, I have never crashed a drone. Kelly, welcome. And I'm talking small on up. So, yeah. That's what I said. I don't fly like Chris does. I take my time. Oh, she's after your honey roasted peanuts? Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, no, Bob, I did not know that. But now you're getting into the technicalities of it, 28 miles an hour. Oh, Pete, you sly dog. You worked mighty quick. I mean, you were just in here and you were looking for a girlfriend and you got her now and she's with you now. And it's like 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning there, babe. No, you told your wife to play with the bag because there was no more peanuts. Frank, you're going to get yourself in some trouble. Oh, Bob! He didn't just blow her up, babe. He had her blown up. She's been inflated for a while now. The one you sent me the picture of, Heath? He said, yep, she doesn't say much. Oh, slide ad. Bar was she in? Um, I don't think she was in a bar. Box, maybe. Bar? Wait. He did find that open grave that was 200 years old. He never technically told us yet what he discovered in it. Yeah. Uh-huh. Stop, Mike. That's not right. You just wait. You just wait. I promise I will have the do for tomorrow night. Her name is Paula. Well, hello, Paula. Even though you don't say much back, he can sit there and wait for you. Does Val know that you're cheating on her now? I mean, you married Val. You were supposed to keep those vows. You still got a few green ones left. Why didn't you send me one? Friendly Troll said, does she weigh about a pound? It can be used as a flotation device. Good night, Trish. Hope you have a wonderful night's sleep, my dear. Heath, you're treading on thin ice. Wayne, most men do not complain when their wives will not keep their hands off their nuts. I'm just saying. Would you guys complain? Seriously, would you guys complain? Exactly. At least Frank's honest. Soon, Trish. I know he's missing you as well, babe. Oh, Lord. Now you're in trouble, Heath. Homie Paul only has a brother. Oh, when it's food, there's a difference, right? Yeah. I hear you, Wayne. I hear you. Backpedaling just a little. Well, that's because the friendly troll just told you. She is more equipped like Homie Paul than what you're thinking. So be prepared to be put off just a bit more. Well, you never know, Night Train, to each their own, you know? Some like it big, some like it small, some like it on top, some like it on bottom. To each their own. Heath, you need better glasses, bro. And if it won't just be a sec, Heath, you're doing it all wrong. All wrong. Somebody, please teach him something. Wayne, I think that that will be soon determined. I think that was just determined. Exactly, Mike. Some men can't be reached. I don't know. They're just like too far gone. To each their own. Some just don't know what they're missing out on. Attitudes and all, but they still don't know what they're missing out on. So Wayne, honey, did you get your answer now? Half or whole? I guarantee you he's still going to say half, but just like Night Train said, past the point of no return. Well, come on, Heath. It went from a she to a he to an it. Bob, honey, you need to shave if your whiskers are that pointy that you're popping your girlfriend. Whiskers are okay as long as they're soft. That's obviously a little too scruffy. That's right. It's all okay. Or some ideas on their own time. Yeah. Yep. Beard butter. Bob works wonders. There is such a thing. I have seen that before. Slow Dad, honey, I think they're still trying to figure out which hat. I think he's trying to figure out which hat. She static clung to the wall by the time you were done, huh, Bob? Oh, Lord. Well, guys, Roger is going to get coffee. Wayne is going to get pizza. Frank just finished his true motor transplant, and both patients are ready to go, and his bench is all cleaned. So I am also going to hop off of here tonight. But you know what? I'll be right back there in that crazy corner tomorrow night. And I hope to see all of y'all. And then I'll be back there as well on Friday for the Drone Network. So guys, you all have a wonderful night. I want to thank you all so much for hanging out with me and for having another wonderful Wacky Wednesday. That's right. Make sure you go see Frank, the Tank RC, tomorrow night as well. Oh, Freaky Friday. Ooh. Friday can get a little freaky. You never know. Yep. Okay, it's official. Heath is nuts. Yep, we've already figured that one out. Good night, Paula, Paul, Paulie. Hey, whatever floats your boat. It's all good, Heath. I still love you, baby. But like I said, thank you guys so much for joining me. And thank you all for making another Wacky Wednesday happen. I love you all. I will definitely say hi to Rusty and Chris for you, Ray. Love you guys. Y'all have a wonderful night, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. Love you guys.